Welcome to another video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. You can also hit the heart, which is down there. This channel is all about providing information to help others with this evolutionary cycle we're in right now and this expansion of consciousness. So the world is a mirror. What do I mean by that? So you, as a unique source of consciousness, a fractal of source consciousness, your consciousness has projected you as your physical body into this reality. Now that might sound a little bit trippy, but that's basically the mechanics of consciousness. And the computer, the brain, this amazing piece of equipment, is what then generates a reality, an experience which you can see, feel, touch, for you to operate within. Now imagine the total sum of your consciousness, all aspects which are aligned with your unique fractal of source consciousness, and all aspects which are not aligned. So those which would be operating in a narrow bandwidth of frequency, where we believe we are the mind, and that's where we create this identity, and we believe we are our name, race, religion. These are my belief systems, this is how I operate. All of that, the total sum of your consciousness, your mind is then flipped inside out, and that is what you are observing in your personal reality. So this becomes a really effective tool to not only help you shift your consciousness into alignment, but further crystallize that and evolve yourself. You can also start working at faster speeds when you realize how the mirror works. I think there was somebody at one time in the past who labelled the reality a hall of mirrors. I'm not quite sure. I would have to have a look for that. So basically, how does the mirror work? Well, it works just like a mirror. So it is very much like us viewing ourselves in an actual mirror, and then deciding, I want to change my hair, or I want to change the clothes I'm wearing, or I want to change my posture. And then we try and do it via the mirror. We all know the only way to change the reflection that we are looking at is to change here. But the majority of us do not know that our actual personal reality, our life, is a same mirror. And what it is going to reflect back to us is, as I said, all of the parts of our consciousness which are aligned, so aligned with our soul consciousness in a natural order, and all parts of us that are not. And this will be easily seen in relationships, in your life circumstances, in your career, in your finances, in your health. It will basically mirror back to you all of your subconscious templating, your limiting beliefs, what needs to be upgraded, what needs to be changed, what needs to be evolved, what needs to be let go of. It becomes more evident in relationships, in close relationships. I mean, all relationships are a accelerated learning tool. because it's the main way in which we navigate this human experience. It's how we relate to one another. So you will find that most of our distortion is actually mirrored within relationships, and that's to help us to pick these pieces, these parts of ourselves which aren't aligned, to pinpoint them so we can correct them. The unique consciousness that you are, there are also other unique streams of consciousness on this planet. About 7.7 billion other streams of consciousness. Collectively, that is our collective consciousness, and that works in the same way. And if you flip that inside out, that is our world stage right now. The way to discern between what is yours and what is not yours is a neutrality. So if you are in a dynamic with another, or there is certain thing you're observing at work or in any part of your life experience, and you don't feel one way or another, then that is not personally yours. Because what we don't want to do is get caught up in the idea that virtually everything we are seeing is all of our doing, and all of the, everything that is wrong within ourselves. We don't want to get into that mindset. We want to use the mirror and the mechanics of consciousness for our greater good, for our greater benefit, not to further victimize ourselves, because we're very good at victimizing ourselves. We don't want to further victimize ourselves, because that's some of the programming that we're actually lifting out and moving away from. So have a play with it. The next time something is challenging for you in your specific life circumstances, situations, in some of your relationships, observe it and then look this way, go inwards, and then pinpoint the subconscious templating that you are holding that is determining your consciousness flipped that way on what you are seeing. Soon as you correct that within self, the mirror will align to what is being corrected within self. The more you do this and the more you practice this, the quicker momentum builds, and the quicker your outer reality starts to reconfigure itself. There will be certain individuals that will vibrate out, some will vibrate in, because it is going to align to the more authentic version of yourself. But you will very quickly be experiencing a different, an improved life reality, and you will very quickly be experiencing more elevated emotional states. You will be experiencing more happiness in your life, and certainly more empowerment. You'll be getting closer and closer to feeling whole and complete. And this sense of empowerment, because you will fully know, once you have your first experience of this, you start to play with it, you will fully know that you are fully empowered to create and live exactly the life you choose. That there is nothing out there which is limiting or dictating your experience. See everything out there as a gift to either show you where things are, going well or aligned in your consciousness, and also show you where things are misaligned. You can also add that to the emotional navigational system, the inner compass that we have. And then building on these tools, you will very quickly start to evolve and advance. So quite a short video there. Hope that helps. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's a little bit out there. But yeah, have a look at the mechanics of consciousness. Have a look at things like quantum physics, and just get familiar with atoms, energy, vibration, frequency, consciousness, how it actually works, and you might surprise yourself. So I will leave that there. You take care, and I will catch you next time. Bye now.